I was one of the people very early on, at second grade, who was diagnosed with dyslexia. And I understood that there was a challenge. I understood that I didn't comprehend well. I understood that it was hard for me even to learn how to put letters together, let alone read them and comprehend them. That is me. I am the person who at 17 was pregnant for the first time. And I'm also the one who at 17 was married, and the only one in my entire high school who was married like the staff. Hello, I am Leila Gordon. I am the Human Capital Midwife. I am your Human Capital Consultant. And today I want to have another candid conversation. I have been having my consultation appointments, and it has been so amazing. I absolutely love what I do. Now, for some of you, you may not know who I am. I am Leila Gordon, and you may not know anything about me. So I want to kind of start there. I am a mother of 6 children. We have a blended family, and my children are all grown. The youngest child is 30, and the oldest child is 41. And we have 16 grandchildren. Sorry, we have 17 grandchildren. And so from all of our experiences, my husband and I, we've been married for 25 years. And we know a little bit about slam doors. We know about take my clothes off. We know about mom. She getting on my nerves. We know about it all. We know about them fighting each other and fighting people in the street. We know about pretty much it all. We know that there are some wonderful, wonderful times that you can have as a family, but then there's also some times when you go through some challenges. So that's from our personal side. Now, when it comes down to my business life, I have been in the ID population, DD population, that's working with people with special needs for 22 years. And in the same increment of time, I have also had 2 businesses on my own, doing the entrepreneur thing. And I've learned some things along the way with that as well. And so here I am with Leila Jeanette. I've also in the middle of raising a family and trying to go through some of the dynamics of life. I also went back to school and got my degree in psychology. So I kind of have meshed my hard skills and my soft skills together. I am still in the IDDD population. I am active as one of the human resource liaisons at the company that I work for. And so I have that pulse on human capital, what I define as human capital. Human capital to me is the pulse of who you are. It is the valuable component when you think about your life and you look at all of its value. You say, I am valued to whatever degree that you're valued to. When it comes to your education, you say, I have value. Hopefully, you say, I have value. When it comes to your IQ, that's just how smart you are when you came out of the womb. You'll place a value there. When you look at your role or the roles that you play in life, are you a parent? Are you a grandparent? Are you an aunt, a sister, a cousin? And are you active in those roles? and if you're active in those roles and you've learned some experiences even with those roles, then you can place value on those roles as well. And so those would be soft skills, right? The hard skills are the things that you learned, right? Whether we say that you tactically was able to have a skill set, and that skill set was measured, and according to the standard that was set before you, you maximized it. You was able to, as they would say, in a ordinary sense of the term, you passed the test. However many tests that there were that you had to pass. There's some people who say, I've learned through the hard knocks of life, right? And I have a PhD in just surviving. And I understand that because I also have some experiences. And these experiences are experiences that I don't frown upon, but I know they made me who I am. I was one of the people very early on, in second grade, who was diagnosed with dyslexia. And I understood that there was a challenge. I understood that I didn't comprehend well. I understood that it was hard for me even to learn how to put letters together, let alone read them and comprehend them. That is me. I am the person who at 17 was pregnant for the first time. And I'm also the one who at 17 was married, and the only one in my entire high school who was married like the staff. Get it? I am the one who by 19 had 2 children and on the verge of not having a good relationship. And by 21, I had 3 children and had already been separated, right? I am the one who, as you go down another year, by the age of 22, I had 4 children. And the cycle continued in that vein for a while, trying to just survive. I was existing. I had not learned how to live. I am the one at age 4 who was molested for the first time. I am also the same person who at age 13 had to go through that cycle of molestation at the hand of someone else for a couple of years. I am the one who look at all of the things that I've gone through and say, instead of it breaking me, these are the standards of my strength and my fortitude that has allowed me to push on ever so consistently. Not easily, consistently. Meaning every time I got down, every time life was hard, and it's been hard a lot, you get back up. You try again. You dust yourself off. You do the very best with what you have. Right? I remember just having popcorn to eat. I remember being in another country and hearing my child's stomach growl. Being stuck at a place for at least 3 months before I was able to get home. And someone graciously helped me by buying a ticket for me and my daughter to come back to the United States. And I don't say that. I don't say any of this to dampen anything. I want to just express to you that I understand how difficult life can be at times, but you still have to push forward. And if you're doing any type of business, the complacencies that has to be removed when you're trying to be a CEO, those thought processes that we once had to say, I can't, and then you have to turn around and say, but I have to find a way. The thing that compels you to go forward when you want to stop. There is the statistic that says that 49% of businesses fail within the first 5 years. So at some point, if you want to keep going, you have to find a way how to push beyond the statistic. You see, I understand how it is being a statistic. I was a statistic. It appears to be all of my life. Some sort of label was placed upon me. But I'm here today and I'm saying to you that regardless to your circumstances, regardless to your situations, regardless to what you may be dealing with, that if you have a dream, if you have anything bubbling up on the inside, that you can go after it, that you can pursue that thing. Does that mean it's going to be easy? No, it does not mean that it's going to be easy. But at some point, we have to become relentless. At some point, we have to say enough is enough, and I am giving myself permission to go forward. Come hell, come high water, come things that I don't understand, that I don't like, that aren't good necessarily for everyone else. But at this place and at this juncture in our lives, we are choosing ourselves. And for business, at every phase that you find yourself in, you have to choose what's the best thing for not only you, but for your business. And the only one who can make that decision is you. The only one who can make that decision is me when it comes to my business. So, what Leela Jeanette does is we come and we hook up alongside and we do our helps. Now, the market, the target market of people who we help the best will be those individuals who either have an idea and you want to create a business and you want support, or you're in your 0 to 5 year stage. And you saying, you know what? I have gotten to a place, but I can't push beyond where I am. And I understand that you can't push beyond where you are because we can't push beyond the capacity that's on the inside of us. Sometimes you absolutely need someone to help you push. I am Leela Gordon, the Human Capital Midwife. And the purpose of the midwife is I am the one who can help you push. Now, you don't necessarily need me to push, but if you want someone to help you with developing those goals, developing a blueprint and a plan, if you want someone to say, oh, I get the ideas that you're trying to communicate, and no, you're not crazy with this dream and this vision. As a matter of fact, we can grow it. We can make it even larger. We can say, let's dream big. And if we are actually shooting for the sun and we fall among the stars, so to speak, then we still have achieved great success. I am now doing Leela Jeanette, and I promise myself, that I am not going to allow circumstances to dictate, to say to me that I cannot, to say to me that I won't, to say to me that it shall not happen. Now, it may not come in the timing that I want. It may not come in the timing that you want. Things may absolutely have to pivot sometimes. You might have to recalibrate. We might have to go back to the drawing board and do it again. But what I will say is this time, this journey, I am not quitting. And I say the same for you. Don't quit. Don't throw in a towel. Don't give up. You might have to cry. I might have to cry. We might have to cry together. Right? You might feel exhausted. You might be ready to throw in a towel, but I know from the people who have done this a lot longer than 5 years, what they have testified, and they have testified that at the moment that you want to quit, if you keep going, that very thing that you're looking for will manifest. And so here I am saying to you that if you have a dream, if you have a goal and an ambition, a desire, and if you found that you have been procrastinating If you have found, like I have found, that life gets in the way and you have to still be a mom, or you still have to be a dad, or, you have to still work the 9 to 5. I get it. I understand. And so the very things that you would probably want to do that would cause your heart great joy, you can't do because it does not provide for your family at this time. I get it. But let me tell you, you can plan your way into your future. You can plan your way into your future. Now, depending on how old you are, your plan could be a long, extended plan, or you might have a smaller, condensed version. You may have lived your life and worked a 9 to 5 for someone else for 30 years. You may have even retired, but you're still alive. You're still living. And what I say to my clients who are 55 and above is dream again. What I say to them is, if you did not do what you wanted to do in your 20s, do it now. What I say to them, that if you did not have the capacity to really dream because life was the way that it was, and I understand that it took me a long time to even be settled with the fact that I could dream. Because all of my life, for the majority of those years, I just existed. What is dreaming when you're trying to survive? So I am here on today to encourage someone, to support someone, to say to someone that you do not have to do it alone. Now, I have to do a disclaimer and say, I don't have all of the answers. No, I don't have all of the answers, but I have enough answers that when we work together, we can get something done. And that something is whatever it is that you have planned, whatever it is that you have desired, whatever it is that you want accomplished in your life. Now, I'm talking to business owners and entrepreneurs. I'm talking to people who want to be business owners and entrepreneurs. But we also have this component, and this is my favorite component, and that is the personal development. We have to, regardless to where we are in our lives, we have to build ourselves up. Any successful business, if you want longevity, you have to have the equipment internally that will allow you to get from phase to phase and level to level in your business. And what that means is, when you're ready, because I'm here, when you're ready to say, I want, I need, I desire someone to help me build a blueprint, help me build a plan of supports, help me with the ideas that I have, I say, Leela Jeanette, we're here. Hopefully, I said something that kind of stirred up your soul, that resonated with you, that says, oh, okay, she understands, because I do. For us here at Leela Jeanette, we support your dream no matter what your dream is, because it's your dream. We understand that if you believe in a creator, like I believe, like we believe that there is a creator, then that your creator, our creator, provided you with a vision, with insight, with a dream, with a hope, with ambition. And who are we to say that it cannot come to pass? I am Leela Gordon. I am the Human Capital Midwife. I am your human capital consultant. I say, like I always say, our motto here is, if money is the heartbeat of business, human capital is its blood supply. I suggest that you take an assessment of your human capital component. We have the tools to help you with that assessment. So until next time, my beloved, I will see you all again real soon. Bye-bye.